What's up guys, welcome back to another video here at Achieve Academy, and today we'll be going through expanding and factorising brackets. Please like and subscribe and stick around to the end because I promise you it is this easy. Our learning outcomes for today's lesson is to understand how to expand numbers and variables inside brackets and how to factorise numbers and variables back into brackets. Also to solve expanded brackets for variables and understand how they will be asked in your exams. So, what does expanding and factorising really mean? Expanding brackets means multiplying everything inside the bracket by the letter or number outside the bracket. Factorising is the opposite process of expanding brackets, and a factorised answer will always contain a set of brackets. In this lesson, we will focus on expanding and factorising algebraic and numerical expressions and equations, along with how they will be asked in your exam. As we have already stated, expanding brackets means multiplying everything inside the bracket by the letter or number outside the bracket. For example, in the expression 3 bracket x plus 7, both x and 7 must be multiplied by 3 to give 3x plus 21. Just so you remember, an expression doesn't actually equal anything, whereas an equation has at least one real solution. So, 3x plus 21 is an expression and it doesn't equal anything. But, say, the equation here, 3x plus 21 equals 42, that is in an equation because 3x plus 21 has a solution, as we can work out x. Carrying on from what we already said, factorising is the opposite process of expanding brackets, and a factorised answer will always contain a set of brackets. To factorise an expression fully, we take out the highest common factor of all the terms. So, in the expression 3x plus 21, 3 is the highest common factor of the expression, as both numbers are divisible by 3, so we simply write 3 bracket x plus 7. As per usual, it's time to have a go at some maths exam questions from Maths Uni. Have a go, pause the video, and unpause when you've... So, all of these are 1 markers, so we'll get through these pretty quickly. Part A says expand 7 bracket 2x plus 7, so we simply times everything by 7 to get the answer of 14x plus 49. Factorise 3y plus 12, our highest common factor here is 3, so we then simply write 3 bracket y plus 4. Question 2 says expand 8 bracket 3s minus 2, so we simply times both by 8 to get 24s minus 16. Then part B says factorise 4t plus 20, highest common factor of 4, so we write 4 bracket t plus 5. At grade 4 level, we are expected to know how to expand and factorise with indices. As we've already learnt, indices is anything multiplied by itself for a set number of times. We apply the same rules when we expand and factorise. So, in the expression 3x bracket 5 plus x, we simply times both by 3x to get 15x plus 3x squared, because x times x equals x squared. When we factorise, we simply look for our highest common factor even when dealing with indices. So, here with 3ab plus 6ab squared, the highest common factor here is 3ab, as there's a 3, an a, and a b in both. So, 3ab times 1 equals 3ab, so we put 1 in the bracket, and to get 6ab squared from 3ab, we times by 2b. So we simply write 3ab bracket 1 plus 2b. Here are some more exam questions to have a go at. Have a go, pause the video, and unpause. So, the first question says in part A, fully factorise 5a squared b plus 15ab squared. As we can see, the highest common factor here is 5ab. And if we times 5ab by a, we get our first term, and if we times it by 3b, we get our second term. So our final answer would be 5ab bracket a plus 3b. For part B, it asks us to solve 6 bracket c minus 8 equals 42. So, first, we'd expand the bracket to get 6c minus 48 equals 42. We then plus 48 from both sides to get 6c equals 90, to then get c equals 15. So our final answer would be c equals 15. Part A of the second question says factorise fully 6x squared minus 4xy. As we can see, our highest common factor of these two terms is 2x. so we put that outside the bracket. So our final answer would be 2x bracket 3x minus 2y. Part B, we're asked to solve 2 bracket w minus 4 equals 13. So we expand the bracket to get 2w minus 8 equals 13, plus 8 to both sides to get 2w equals 21, to then get w equals 10.5. So our final answer would be 10.5, or you could leave it in fraction form of 21 over 2. Probably some of the hardest exam questions you'll probably be asked on these grade 4 style questions. Have a go, pause the video and unpause. So, in part A, we are asked to expand 3x bracket 7x squared minus y. We simply times both terms by 3x to get our final answer of 21 x cubed minus 3xy. In part B of the question, we are asked to expand and simplify 3 bracket 6y plus 5 minus 2 bracket 4y minus 1. First, we must expand both brackets to get 18y plus 15 minus 8y minus 2. We then times our second bracket by the minus to get 18y plus 15, as the original bracket stays the same, minus 8y plus 2. And if you didn't know, a minus times a minus equals a positive. So we then simply add and subtract our like terms together to get 10y plus 17 as our final answer. Part A of our second question says, factorise fully 18a squared bc plus 30abc squared. So, we take out a factor of 6abc, and then we simply would have to times that by 3a to get our first term and 5c to get our second term. So our final answer would be 6abc bracket 3a plus 5c. In part B, we're asked to expand and simplify 4 bracket 2y minus 7 minus 3 bracket 5y minus 3. We expand the brackets to begin with to get 8y minus 28 minus 15y minus 9. We then times our second bracket, like we did in the previous one, by the minus sign, and our original bracket stays the same. So we then write 8y minus 28 minus 15y plus 9, because the minus times the minus equals positive, and then we simplify our answer down to get our final answer of minus 7y minus 19. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's lesson, and I did say it is this easy. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.